Hi everyone, it's time for some makeup news. This is a segment on my channel called In the Beauty News. In the Beauty News. ITBN. ITBN. And welcome to my channel, Lipstick Amour. In today's news, we are going to cover all the September releases, the ones that have been released, the ones that are going to be released soon where we have the date, and the ones where we're wondering when they're gonna release it, but they're coming in September. So let's get started. Let's talk about what was released in the first week of September. Givenchy launched their holiday collection 2021, and they launched a loose highlighter, 2 lipsticks, and an eyeshadow palette. Now I did watch one video on YouTube reviewing this launch. The highlighter is very blinding, it's beautiful. The eyeshadow palette, in my personal opinion, looked a little boring, but the reviewer did like it. We'll leave her video in the description down below. The lipsticks look absolutely gorgeous to me, especially the nude one. It's an exclusive shade. It's a copper nude shade and it's absolutely gorgeous. The lipsticks are priced at $38. There is a new palette that got launched by Sugarpill, a very colorful palette. I've never tried Sugarpill before, so I did read up a little bit on the brand, and the concept is pretty cool. It's similar to Kaleido's makeup, where they were kind of sick of the normal idea of makeup that a lot of brands kind of portray, which is to cover up your quote-unquote flaws. So they're kind of sick of that mentality. So they wanted to launch a brand where you can celebrate makeup, be creative, and I think it's a nice concept. Tom Ford launched a cheek sort of palette where there are 2 cheek shades. It's called Shade and Illuminate. These palettes are a whopping $90 each. They're supposed to be 6 different shades. And so far, I have at most seen the availability of 5 shades. So on the Tom Ford website, one of the shades was not available. So there are 5 shades available there. But the other websites where it's available is Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, and yes, Neiman Marcus and Nordstrom, where I saw 4 shades being available, and Beautylish also. So according to Trend Mood, out of the 2 shades in the palette, one is supposed to be more of a matte shade and the other is supposed to be a shimmer shade. But from the reviews that I've seen, that is not true. Both shades are pretty close to each other. One of the shades is supposed to be more illuminating and glowing, and that's what it says on Tom Ford's website, that it is a luminous shade. Nothing about a shimmer. So if you're expecting a shimmery blush, kind of like the Milani shimmery blushes, that's not what you're gonna get. You're gonna get more of a natural, luminous, beautiful look. And so far, from all the reviews that I've seen, they're all good reviews. But it is a pretty pricey cheek palette. Makeup Revolution launched its DC Collab collection. Supposedly it's at Target. My Target doesn't even have Ulta yet. I don't know if they're going to. Probably not. I hope so. But yeah, I have not seen it at Target yet, at least the tiny Target that I have in my neighborhood. But it is out there, and it is starting to grow on me a little bit. At first I was like, whatever, but it is definitely starting to grow on me. There is Harley Quinn palette and other makeup, Joker, Batman, and Catwoman. I don't know, I might pick it up, I'm not sure. I do like the dark theme of the whole Batman concept, and which reminds me, I wanted to watch that Joker movie that came out. Maybe I'll watch it today. And Halloween is coming up too, so I'm kind of getting those very dark, kind of spooky vibes. Milk Makeup launched a liquid blush, just what we needed. Out of all the liquid blushes that have been being launched, here is another one. I do have the Flower Beauty liquid blushes and the ColourPop liquid blushes, so I am super curious to see how a higher end liquid blush performs compared to more affordable brands. So I did order all 4 shades, and once I get them, I will review them for you guys. And each blush is $20, whereas the affordable ones are definitely below $10. KKW finally launched their very ugly looking bottle of fragrance. It's actually a bunch of fragrances. It's called the Essential Nudes collection, and the bottle is priced at $40 each, and it's a 30 milliliter bottle. So at first I was like, oh, that's pretty cheap. But a 30 milliliter bottle, when you convert it to ounces, it's about 1 ounce. So it's not a huge bottle of fragrance worth $40. So just keep that in mind when you place the order. Now let's talk about releases that we know are coming, and we have the dates for them. We have Fenty Beauty's eyeshadow palette, and I think they're also launching some highlighters, which I saw today on Trendmood. And I know the eyeshadow palette is launching on September 9th. I haven't really heard too many good reviews about Fenty's formula for eyeshadows, so maybe they changed their formula, I don't know, but do your research before you order it. Kaleidos makeup on the same day is launching their Apple collection, and they're launching 2 sets of lippies, and they're called lip clays, that's what they're called, and also 1 lip mask. So the full collection is $89, but if you get like the 4 lip clays, that's $35, $12 each, and it looks pretty cool. Again, giving me the very dark vibes, which I'm totally feeling, but I wish they would come out in October, because right now I'm still kind of in the fall mode. I want the pumpkin spice and the brown shades. I'm not ready for these dark collections, which I associate in my mind more with Halloween, when it gets really cold in October here in the northeast of USA. September here is pretty, it starts to get a little bit cool, but you can still have some warm days, but October definitely is a cooler month where you know it's winter coming very soon, so it's already getting dark and dreary, and that's your time to celebrate the dark and dreary looking makeup. But Kaleidos is also the same sort of concept as Sugarpill, where makeup is about creativity, but I definitely like Kaleidos aesthetic much more than Sugarpill. It's more artistic, and I really like it. So I'm probably going to get one of the sets at least, but we shall see. Now, there are some more releases that are coming, but I don't exactly have their date. I tried to do some research on the dates, but I couldn't find any. Too Faced is coming up with a lipstick, the Lady Bold lipsticks. On their website, I see 12 shades, but in some other news, I'm seeing like 9 shades. But on their website, it's clearly 12 shades available, and there are some shades that I think will be really great for fall. So I definitely want to pick up some shades when they do launch it. And the packaging looks great. Too Faced packaging is usually pretty nice. And the lipsticks are $24 each. And they're also launching lip liners with it too. Waterproof, long-wearing lip liners, which are $20 each. Urban Decay's new Naked palette, the Cyber one, is releasing soon, sometime in September. Don't have the date. Also in September is coming Madame Charlotte's palette, a new palette, and as far as the comments that I have read on Trendmood, everyone keeps saying it's the same stuff as before, and I actually got really confused when I was looking at the Trendmood's picture where she had 3 palettes right next to each other, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this the same palette with different pictures, or which is the new palette? I couldn't even figure it out. It looked so similar, but keep in mind that the swatches could be different, and when you actually put the palette on your eyes, it might be pretty different from the other palettes, even though visually when you look at it in the pan, it looks similar to the other palettes. So we shall wait and see what the reviews show with some comparison swatches, and we'll have a better idea. Bobbi Brown Monopoly collection looks pretty cool. I'm not sure why it's appealing to me, but it looks really pretty. I might have played Monopoly like once or twice in my life, but the whole aesthetic of the collection looks pretty cool, especially the lipsticks. I am super tempted, but the lipsticks are beautiful. The palette seems a little bit boring. I mean, there's like 3 corally shades, or even 4. It's just different variants in the depth of the color, but they're all pretty much corally shades. So I'm not sure about the palette, but the lipsticks do look really pretty. So Rare Beauty came up with a waterproof brow putty that softly shapes and fills in brows for a natural look that won't smudge and lasts. It glides on creamy, but it sets to a buildable powder finish. $24. Interesting. A lot of brow products coming out. I don't know. I mean, I personally don't worry too much about the brow products because I have these bushy eyebrows, but it seems like an interesting product. There you have it. That's what's been going on in the beauty world in the first week of September. To stay updated, tune in every Saturday. I think. I'm gonna try. It might not happen, but I would love to do this for you guys every Saturday and do a little bit of research, and so that I can give you more information rather than just my opinion. So I appreciate you for watching the video. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Any comment. All right, bye.